We have rain coming our way. That said though, today's been a beautiful day. Great weather, warm. Just right for doing work, which is what kind of went on today. You coming or what? Zeus! Can't hear me. Going pee. Whatever. Okay, so I talk a lot about fencing, checking fencing to make sure it's still up, but fence maintenance doesn't. How's it going, Gracie? Oh, there he goes, Mr. Speedy Pants. Busy horse today. If you guys checked out the video from this morning, Gracie really brings the life to the party. Let's put Peggy out with her. She's got so much energy. And it's been hoppy skippy all over the place. Let's see if she keeps it up. Well, she's snorting at everybody, telling everybody who's the boss. Of course, turn the camera on and everybody gets a little quieter. Oh, maybe not. Oh, Peggy's crazy. Peggy sure is good at hoppy skippy off the ground. Look at that. No, really, you're in the way. What? Here it comes. Ooh. And back he goes. Just got to figure out how to push him around without getting whacked by the ninja. He says, "Let's play." So they do. You guys are all going to say, I could watch this all day long. Go get your normal camera. Wowzers. Skids out. Does a punch. Gracie says, I won't have any of that. Piggy's up. It's amazing the difference there is in action based on which horses are in the arena, right? Sometimes they come in and nothing much happens. Other times, a lot of action. Oh geez, getting on 3 minutes, a 3-minuter. Good job, horsies. Good job. You guys look great. Well, Luke's gonna move him around a bit more. Every horse is a different color now. Oh. Okay, that's pretty good for now. That's a good one. It's just a little. Hoping to just capture something funny. Maybe make for a brighter Monday. Oh, Peggy's up. Good times. She really went cooking along. Anyhow, trimming day. I think she's really coming along nicely. If you guys have been following her feet progress, and I will talk about this I think a little bit, maybe not right now, but what we're really looking at is the heels and the toe length and symmetry, and anyhow, so I am super duper happy about her progress, both for front and back feet actually too. So it's about time. Piggy also had a trim. She's looking sharp. She's yeah, it's a common. Piggy's got a little bit of low heels, and Nanner does not. She is great, almost perfect. What are you digging? What are you doing? Get out of there! Come on. Can't hear me. Anyways, a lot of horses have low heels, and it's kind of hard to recover them. It takes a little while. Hello, Lena. You definitely don't have low heels. No, but you do need a trim. I've talked about it before. You know, when you start to see a little bit of a squareness to that toe, you know, it's just high. Oh yeah. Do you need a trimmy trim? She says, well, there goes a dog. Let me bite him. No. So, yeah, no problem, no issue with heels on this horse. She's fantastic. Yes, you are. You look great. But Piggy, Luke's another sort of low-heeled horse that I'm constantly trying to work on. Yes. How can I help you, Lena? What's that? Oh. Is that right? You have severe bedhead today. It's hard to see your eyeball. He says, get rid of the flies, man. There's these flies that are just... I know. Okay, moving on there, gorgeous. I'll be back. Now that's bedhead. Okay, where'd the dog go? There he is. So yeah, trimming fence stuff, and let me show you some fence stuff. Talk a little bit about it as if anybody actually. It's like, oh yeah, fence stuff is so interesting. It's like my most favorite thing. Hi, Luke. What's up, buddy? You did not have your feet done today. No, maybe tomorrow. Around here, this area doesn't get used very often, but there are blackberries and morning glory and all kinds of weeds that grow in here. And today was the day that I finally cleared this off. What? Because I was finding that the electric line, there's a hot wire that goes all the way down to the back to those guys over there, and it really wasn't effectively working. And so a lot of times when I say we're doing horsey check for waters, foods, injuries, fencing, shelters, seeing if everything is okay. And one of the things is that the hot wire wasn't really working. Now, if you don't know how... This is kind of adorable, right? Anyhow, if you don't know how hot wire works, it's essentially just a really quick zap of current that runs through it. I think it's every between 3 and 5 seconds, depending on the system that you have. And then nothing happens. It just dissipates, kind of thing, or yeah, just does nothing. But if you touch it, then you end up grounding the electrical circuit and you get a zap. It's just a little zap. You can touch it. It's no big deal. It's not the most comfortable, obviously, but in the summertime, so I've got this coming down here, and this isn't very strong. Like, I can touch it, and depending on if you have the right shoes on, yeah, I got the right shoes on, so it's just not going to work well. Not only if you have the right shoes on, which is why it works better for horses, especially horses that have horseshoes on, because they're metal and they will ground better. But in the summertime, when everything's really dry, it doesn't ground nearly as well as when it gets moist and wet. And as we all know, water is a good conductor, so it makes electricity flow really well. So when things get a little wetter, it's a great time to test it. Summertime isn't the best time because it's generally going to be kind of not so good. Look at this poor tree. I mean, I always kind of knew it was never going to really make it, but because it's rotten right there. I think I've talked about that. Anyhow, so this line comes all the way over to here, and again, I'm pretty sure my shoes are protecting me quite nicely. Oh yeah, let's go say hi to everybody. We've already said hi to Luke, and comes Tana. This is mostly Roo. Yeah, he's a tree chewer. But I was pretty sure that all those weeds, all the morning glory and blackberry, were causing, hi Tana, the electrical current to not travel as well, as grounding out more. What are you doing, buddy? What's he doing? It's like he's peeking in the window. Hello. So, back to hooves a little bit. Tana's hooves are pretty darn good. I gotta admit, I'm quite happy with their progress. She came out of shoes a while ago and is just plain barefoot. So, coming along quite nicely. Quite nicely. Hello, Roo. What? Have you come around the side of the building now? Is there something I can help you with? Hi, buddy. Yeah, you're adorable. Everybody knows you're adorable. It's 10. Don't bump the camera again. You really did a number on it last time. But yeah, you really smacked it. Look at her. She's just the nicest. Let's give her some serious bedhead. Something like that. There. She just woke up. What's up? Okay, well, moving on. Everybody's rather quiet here. Which brings me sort of a bit to the topic. I had a great question from somebody who comes here for lessons. She says, we were talking about hooves. She goes, well, wait a second. None of your horses here have shoes on, horseshoes on. Don't they all need horseshoes? She was quite surprised. She'd never really thought about it, even though she's been here quite a bit. And it was a great question. I said, no, they don't. How come? Well, that's a big topic. Really? Hello? Hi. What's happening? Just munching away? Making a mess? Yeah, lots of food still. That's good. Yeah, paying attention to hooves is really, really important. Pay attention to fencing, whether or not that thing is grounding out earlier than driving, and it's got to come all the way back here too. Although Roni doesn't really need it, but as I mentioned in my fencing video a long time ago when I made this back area, I was a little lazy and only put 3 lines, so I did a hot wire too, just in case. What's up, Roni? Let's go say hi to Roni. And so by the time it gets down here, it's quite a distance. It's not that far, but it's a bit of a distance. And if it's grounding out anywhere early, then what are these? Come on, cameras. They're just staring at me. What do they want? Hi, buddy. Roni, you're looking a little bit muddy. Yeah. Have you been rolling in the dirt back there? I think so. Yeah, he doesn't really press the fence much and bother it. Dude, you are super. Okay, well, that's the way that goes. Yeah. What's he looking at? What are you looking at? You've got lots. Yeah, there's tons. Do you need a scratchy scratch on the ear? He doesn't really like his ears scratched. You can't really get to him. Not a fan like Leon. I'm just gonna cut him off and pet him a little. See, this is another little thing you can do with your horse. If you say you don't have a lot of time or something, and you're thinking, well, I don't want to ride and I don't want to do groundwork. Something you could do a little bit of horsemanship. You could say, hey, Roni, come here. I'll just reach under here. I'll pull him over, and then I'll grab his mouth a little, and then I'll just wave him back and forth a bit, and then just get him used to me touching and being okay, because a lot of horses were on the right side of him, and plenty of horses are one-sided, and they'll be more left than right side. And of course, because Roni is so docile and easygoing, he really doesn't, I don't really place a lot of time into doing to it. I mean, look at this guy. He's just so darn adorable. He's, hey, buddy. But he does have a little bit of, I don't know how you call it, weakness, but a little bit of natural fear. And so I do my best as often as I can to come, and when I come in here and spend a little bit of time doing something, I'll be on this side of his body, and with any luck I get a little bit of it scratching it and stuff. And he says, stop it. So try again. We want to get out before he requests me leave. So there we go. So see, he follows my hand over, and that's really nice. We could try again. We could just give just a little scratch up there, and just a touch, and a little his eyeball. Horses love their eyeballs scratched and rubbed, and see, he reaches into that, and and then we'll back off. You could see if you could draw him. He's smiling. Ta-da. See, happy horse. Anyhow, he's just got a loose lip. I know he looks happy. He's smiling because he's just like that. So we'll see. Let's see. Let's come all the way over here, and will he follow me? Will he? Does he care? Does he's like, hey, more of that scritchy scratching in? Probably not. Maybe so. Patience, you know. Don't have to wait maybe too long. Looking at Ruli. Here comes. Oh, just one step. So take a step backwards. See what he does. And these kinds of little things that you can do and play and check things out, and it's not going anywhere. He's not coming towards me, and I'll come over this way a little. Change the angle. Does he care? He does, because he's still checked in, you see. He's looking at me. He's making some decisions in his brain. And then he's like, well, alright, I'll come hang out with you. Now that's pretty darn close. He's now quite sideways to me. And that's something to think about as well. Like, how sideways on an angle? Did he come on straight? Is he trying to be straight? Is he just going to sniff the camera? You know. Can I touch him? Will he be adverse to it? He's like, not the eyeball. Yeah, just try a little bit more. Soft touches, just with your fingertips, is nice. Yeah, so we can maybe scrape off some of his dirt while we're at it. And maybe he'd like it, maybe he wouldn't. I don't know. Hard to tell, isn't it? You know, what do they like? Do his eyes get softer? Can we get him to be really super chill? You know, it's great stuff to do, and then you'd be like, oh, I just improved my relationship with my horse, and then you can get on with whatever task you got to get done because you only had a few minutes to visit or something. It all counts. It all matters. High quality. And I have draw. Here he comes. Hi, Roni. You're a good boy. You're a good horsey. Yeah. So. Okay, we'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at a little bit of horsemanship here. I'll just wander up. And then he's like, no, don't go. We need you to have a full-time groomer too. We've already got one for Lena. She hasn't shown up yet, but right, Missy? She says, one of the comments says, I'm applying for the job of full-time Lena scratcher. I said, you're hired. She says, okay. Well, now I gotta let my husband and kids know. So she lives in the States. Don't remember where Missy lives, but somewhere. Anyhow, so we need somebody for Roni too. Anybody want to apply for that job? Look at these things growing. This is not good. We don't want. So, oh, there's a dog. See if he'll come. Zeus! Whoops, there. Zeus! Hey! It's just, come here! Come on! Zoom! He is much better. Much. Yeah. Super happy about that guy. He's off exploring and he's barking at squirrels and, you know, keeping the place nice and safe. So it's good. Thanks to everybody again for all of your wonderful wishes and happiness and blessings and all that business. And man, it is amazing. Just some antibiotics, pain meds, good food, good rest. It's fantastic. So that's it. A little bit of horsey check, a little bit of fence check. We talked about electric fences. We talked about keeping fences clear. I am tired today. I did a lot of stuff. Oh, and I raked this out. I don't know if anybody would even notice, but this got cleared up and cleaned up, and it's a feeling thing, you know, when maybe you walk into your house and your dishes aren't done, you're like, even if you don't really care about dishes that much, there's still something in your head. It's like, I wish the dishes were clean. So the pathway was one of those things. Hello, Lena. Hello, that's very fast. Right over to me. Hey, you and your big, huge eyeball. I went and bugged Roni. Lena's easy. See, Lena's very easy. There's not a lot that I really have to... I can do this and grab her ear and grab the other ear, and, you know, she doesn't care. But just the sensitive horses out there, you know? It's important. Anyhow, so yes, fencing, electrical, keeping them clear, not letting them ground out somewhere where they shouldn't. Horsemanship, quality, you know, lots of things. Feet, lots of hoof stuff. Boy, this has been kind of a wide variety video. All right, we're out. It's unfortunately the weather is turning a little bit, but still gorgeous, still warm. So it's 22 degrees Celsius. Flowers are almost dead. Don't know where my dog is. Oh, there he is. You know why he's there? Because that's where I trimmed Peggy and Gracie. He says, this is the best place ever. I get to chew on stuff that makes me throw up. At least it's not fatty, because that's what pancreatitis supposedly gets triggered by, or one of the things it can be triggered by. So we're definitely on a low-fat diet, or at least he is. Not me. Okay, that's it for now. I'll see you guys in the next video. It's been great. Thanks for watching. That's it.